There was a time the Green Bay Packers were one season away from disappearing forever. But one decision changed everything. They're the only major pro sports team in North America that isn't owned by a billionaire or a corporation. Instead, they're owned by the fans. To understand why Green Bay is so different from every other NFL franchise, you have to go all the way back to 1923. They didn't have a wealthy owner to step in to cover the losses or investors to save the franchise. By 1923, the team was drowning in debt and on the verge of being kicked out of the league altogether. It looked like if they had one more failed season, that would have signaled the end of professional football in Green Bay forever. At the center of all this was the legend himself, Curly Lambeau. Curly was the team's co-founder, head coach, and the man whose name would become the stadium. What they did is they decided to sell shares of the Green Bay Packers to the public. This move wasn't about raising capital to make profits or paying dividends. It was about having pride in owning a piece of the Packers. It meant keeping football alive in a small Wisconsin town that realistically had no business competing with cities like Chicago or New York. The Packers didn't just survive, they started winning. Over time, Green Bay became one of the most successful franchises in the NFL. They won multiple championships, produced legends, and they have built a legacy that few teams in any sport can match. What makes this even more remarkable is till this day, their ownership model never disappeared. Once a year, they're invited to Lambeau Field for the annual shareholders meeting. This is where tens of thousands of fans gather in the offseason to vote on the future of their team, and they receive a physical certificate proving they own a part of an NFL franchise. After seeing how powerful this ownership model became, the NFL stepped in to make sure it would never happen again. The league introduced what's now known as the Green Bay Rule, which bans ownership of public and non-profit teams. The Packers, they were grandfathered in, making them the only franchise in the league allowed to operate like this. The irony is that this model wasn't banned because it failed. It was banned because it worked too well. If you enjoyed this video, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to our channel. We release videos like this every Wednesday on YouTube.